Hello everyone. I hope you all are happy and safe in this tough time. I believe my videos has helped you overcome boredom and has uplifted your mood. Now observe three cases. We need to find what is the right hand digit. So for that purpose, we have to find whether right hand digit of each number 5 exists or not. In the first cases, there is a 5. Now you have to find out right hand digit of any given number, even number present or not. These are odd number, these are odd number, these are odd number, these are odd number, these are odd number. So 5 into multiply by any even number, always 0. 5 into even number 0. But 5 into any odd number, your result is 5. So 5 into any odd number, 1 or 3 or 5 or 7 or 9, the result will be 5. So our first answer is 5. Again, we have to observe 5 present in the right side, each and every number or not. This is not 5, this is not 5, this is not 5, these are 5. So all other number are odd number. 5 into any odd number is always equal to 5. Case 2. Again, you have to observe whether 5 is present in the right side of each every number or not. Only this number is 5. When 5 present, we need to find out whether any even number present, any number right side or not. They are odd number, these are odd number, these are even number. So 5 into any even number, your result is 0. Because 5 into multiply by 2 or 4 or 6 or 8, the result becomes 0. So case 1, right side 5, there is no even number. So 5 into odd number is 5. Right side 5 into any even, any one even number is sufficient to right side 0. Now third case, there is no 5. If there is no 5, then we have to find out unit digit multiplication. So 1 into 2, we write is 2, 2 ones are 2. 2 into 3, 6, 6 into 1, 6, 6 into 2, 12, 2, 2 into 3, 6, 6 into 1, 6. So your right hand digit will be 6. So there are three cases. We have to find out whether 5 exists or not. In right side, 5 there. Other right side number of each and every digit, we have to find out whether even number present or not. No even number. So 5 into any odd number multiply is 5. Second case, 5 is the right side. One number is sufficient. Now find out whether any even number present or not. Now right side, no even number. This no even number. This is no even number. But this is even number. 5 into any even number, your result is 0. Because 5 multiplied by 2, 4, 6, 8, we can get 0. So first result, unit digit 5. Second result, unit digit 0. Third result, right side of each number, we cannot see any 5. So you have to multiply continuously. 1 into 2, unit digit multiplication. 1 into 2, the result is 2. 2 into 3, result is 6. 6 into 1, result is 6. 6 into 2, result is 2, 12. So 2 into 3, result is 6. And 6 into 1, result is 6. So first case, your right hand digit is 5. Second case, your right hand digit is 0. Third case, your right hand digit is 6. Our next topic, concept of negative remainder. Let us take one small example. 19 into 20 into 18, when divided by 7, then what will be the remainder? Even a small child can do this thing. But you have to do very fast. So this is why you have to understand what is the concept of negative remainder. Now, observe one example. 15 by 9. For normal case, we can divide 15 by 9. 9 was a 9. We can write 6 is the remainder. And 6 is called positive remainder. Why? When 6 is added to 9, we can get 15. So we can write 15 by 9, the positive remainder is 6. Now go for the negative remainder. 15 by 9, I want to cross it. The number nearer to the 15, but over the 15. 19 into 2 is equal to 18. So how much more? 3 more. So minus 3. This minus 3 is called negative remainder. So you can write minus 3 by 9. Minus 3 is not possible. So ultimately your remainder will be 9 minus 3 equal to 6. Again, if I say 15 by 9, I want to cross the number should be nearer to the 15. So 9 to the 18. How much more? 3 more. So I can write minus 3 by 9. Ultimately your remainder will be 9 minus 3 equal to 6. Let us take a second example. 35 by 20. If I get the positive remainder, 20 ones are 20. So 15 is the positive remainder. If I go for the negative remainder, 20 double is 40. How much more? 5 more. So minus 5 by 20. So minus 5 is not possible. Your remainder will be 20 minus 5 equal to 15. Now observe. In the case of positive remainder, our number was 15. In the case of negative remainder, our number become 5. So this 5 is smaller than 15. We can take advantage for our next steps. Now let us take another example. 20 we have to divide by 7. If I go for the positive remainder, 7 to the 14, so remainder is 6. So 6 by 7, your positive remainder is plus 6. If I move for the negative remainder, 7 3s are 21, how much more? 1. So we can write minus 1 by 7. Minus is a negative remainder. So minus 1 is not possible. We have to transfer it positive remainder. How? 7 minus 1, your remainder will be 6. The result is same. But in this case, previous remainder was 6. At present, remainder is 1. This 1 is less than 6. So it is very easier to handle it. Next problem. 19 by 7. If I go for the positive remainder, 7 to the 14. So 14 plus 5 is 19. So 5 by 7, 5 is the positive remainder. If I move for the negative remainder, 7 3 is 21. How much more? 2 more. So minus 2 by 7. So observe, this 2 is less than 5. We can easily handle. But negative remainder is not possible. We have to convert in positive remainder. 7 minus 2, ultimate remainder will be 5. That are the advantage we have to take calculation for the next cases. Now let us give an example. 19 into 20 into 18 by 7. Then what is the remainder? We can take two different ways. One is concept of the positive remainder. Second is concept of the negative remainder. Now go for the positive remainder. 19 by 7, 20 by 7, 18 by 7, we have to count what is the individual remainder. So 19 by 7, 7 to the 14, so 5 is the remainder. 20 by 7, 7 to the 14, 6 is the remainder. 18 by 7, 7 to the 14, 4 is the remainder. Now, these 5, 6 and 4 is the less than 7. So you have to multiply. 5, 6 and 4 divided by 7. 5 into 6, I can get 30. Now 30 by 4 divided by 7. 30 divided by 7, 7 4 is 28, so 2 is the remainder. Into 4 by 7. 4 into again 8, it is more than 7. 1 is the remainder and that is called positive remainder. Now in the case of negative remainder, 19 by 7, 20 by 7, 18 by 7. I have to cross the number, but the number nearer to the 19. 7 3 is 21. How much more? That is 2 more. So minus 2 by 7. 7 3 is 21. How much more? 1 more. So minus 1 by 7. 7 3 is 21. How much more? 3 more. Minus 3 by 7. Now just observe. In this case we got 2, 1 and 3 after remainder. We got 5, 6 and 4. The number is more higher than this number. Now again I multiply. 3 times negative means ultimate negative. Negative into negative into negative. So the number, if I multiply 3 to the 6. So minus 6 by 7. Minus is not the remainder. You have to transfer to the positive remainder. 7 minus 6 is a 1. Now, the same problem is solved by two different methods. For the positive remainder method, we got the remainders 5, 6 and 4. In the negative remainder method, got the number 2, 1 and 3, which are lesser than this number. In the positive remainder method, we got the answer after covering 5 or 6 steps. In the negative remainder method, we got the answer after 3 steps. Now this is the time bound. You have to do the problem within the 20 to 30 second time. In the case of negative remainder, we can minimize your timings. Let us consider our new example. It is comparatively tougher than our previous example. You have to find out what will be the remainder if the expression is divided by 11. In this case, you can find positive remainder. You can use also negative remainder, which is compatible to use. Now observe. 13 by 11, 13 is very near to 11, so we can use positive remainder. 13 by 11, remainder is 2. 14 by 11, remainder is 3. Now in the case of 19, 19 by 11, if I go for the positive remainder, remainder will be 8. But if I go for the negative remainder, 22, these are 11 to the 22. 19 and 22 difference is 3, so minus 3. 22, 11, 21, remainder is minus 1. 23, 22, remainder is plus 1. 22, 24, remainder is plus 2. In case of 30, if I go for the negative remainder, 33, so minus 3. If I go for the negative remainder, 33 minus 2. Your result is divided by 11 now. Now, we need to multiply the number in such a way, the number more than 11. 2 3 is 6. 6 is 18. I write 18 here. Multiply. 2 3 is 6. 6 2 is 12. I write 12 here by 11. Now 18 by 11, this is 7. We can write positive, we can write negative, no problem. 12 by 11, positive remainder 1 by 11. So 7 by 11, ultimate remainder will be 7. So now when the expression is divided by 11, your result will be 7. Are you a bit confused? Don't worry. I will give you more example to make it clear. Now 14 into 15 into 20 into 21 into 31 by 11. Now go for positive remainder. 14 by 11, your remainder is 3. 15 by 11, your remainder is 4. Now 20. Go for the negative remainder. 22. So minus 2. 22 is a minus 1. 33 is a minus 2 by 11. How many times negative? 1, 2, 3. So ultimately negative. 3 4 is 12. I write 12 into 2 2 is 4 by 11 minus 12 by 11, remainder is 1. 1 into 4 by 11. Your result minus 4 by 11. Minus 4 negative remainder. It is not possible. You have to convert it positive remainder. 11 minus 4. Your result is 7. So 7 is your remainder. Remember, the number, the divisor is a prime number. You cannot cancel it. Our next example I will give when the divisor is not the prime number. Now let us take another example. What will be the remainder if the expression is divided by 25? Remember, in this case we can cancel it. By 5 we can cancel, we can write 5. By 5 we can cancel, we can write 4. Remember, by 5 we are cancelling to take advantage. Now are the number 4 into 22 into 31 by 5. Remember, we have to find out the remainder when the number is divided by 25, not by 5. But by taking advantage, we cancel by 5. Now, find the remainder as per previous cases. So, 4, 22 by 5, 20, so remainder is 2. 31 by 5, 30, remainder is 1 by 5. Your result 8 by 5. Your result is ultimately 3. Now, you have to find out what will be the remainder when the number is divided by 25. Remember that cases, after getting this number, you have to multiply again by 5 by which you have cancelled. So 3 into 5, result is 15. Ultimate remainder is 15 when the given expression divided by 25. Remainder these steps. I cancel by 5 to take some advantage. Now I divide by 5, I got the remainder 3. But 3 is the remainder when the number is divided by 5. But you have to find out what will be the remainder if the number is divided by 25. So remember, after getting the result, you have to again multiply by that number by which you have cancelled it. So your ultimate remainder will be 15. Now let us consider another example. The most important question for your examination. They can give any expression and they can give this expression when divided by given number, what is the remainder? Now, first of all, observe the number. I can cancel by 3. So 3, 12 is 36. 3, 17, 51. I cancel by 3, remember it. Again by 4. I can write 3, by 4, I can write 5. So again divide by 4. Now you can find what is the remainder by the help of the previous process. 17 into 19 into 5 into 43 into 31 when divided by 3. Positive remainder 15, so 217. 18, then 119. 3, then 2, 5. 43, 42, say 1. 31, 30, there is 1. By 3. 2 to the 4. By 3. Your remainder will be 1. After getting this remainder 1, remember you have to multiply this number by which you have cancelled. So 1 multiply by 3 multiply by 4, your result is 12. So when this expression is divided by 36, your ultimate remainder will be 12. Our last example, you have to find out what is the right hand two digit after expansion. Now, what we have to do? When the number is divided by 100, what will be the remainder? That is called right hand two digit. When the number divided by 100, whatever is remainder, that is called right hand two digit. They are not saying what will be the remainder if the number divided by 100. Their question is, what is the right hand two digit after expansion? Now, try to take advantage by cancellation method. 5, 3 is 15, 5, 20. I divide by 5. Second, by 2 is a 10, by 2 is a 21. So again I divide by 2. So remember, now I have to divide by 10. There is no cancellation process. After getting the remainder, again you have to multiply by 5 and 2. So 27 into 17 into 19 into 3 into 21 into 53 into 57, then divide by 10. Again, 27 negative remainder 3. 17 negative remainder minus 3. 20 negative remainder minus 1. Then 3. Then 21 positive remainder 1. 50 positive remainder 3. 60 negative remainder minus 3. Now divide by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4 times negative means plus. So I can write here plus. 3 3 is 9. 9 3 is 27. I write 27. Into 3 3 is 9. I write 9. By 10. I can add here negative remainder minus 3 into 9 by 10. So minus 27 by 10. I can write minus of minus 3 negative remainder, then 10. Your remainder is 3. 3 is your remainder. Now you have to multiply 3 again by 2, again by 5. So ultimate remainder will be 30. So when the number is divided by 100, your remainder will be 30. So what is the right hand digit after expansion? Your result is 30. This is it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed. Do subscribe if you have not, and don't forget to like, share and comment.